We're here today with Martin Hoffmitz. Martin is head of the Innovation and Creativity Network. Martin, tell us what you actually do.
I work with a variety of different deep resources for thinking about, planning, and acting on a specific innovation that will reinvent or add value, massive value, to companies that are searching for the new gold innovation.
So you work with Rotman and Ripon and a few others.
Yeah, yeah. I work with a number of groups in the university network who have courses that help companies to grasp strategically how do we begin thinking about not only innovation, but becoming a company that understands one of our most important and valuable resources is the ability to innovate.
Okay, so
And yeah, and some of those courses also are tactical courses. Once I'm doing that as a company, how do I become better at being innovative on an ongoing basis?
we're not talking about bringing 25-year-old students into a 70-year-old company here. We're talking about bringing international executive level, like executive MBAs, projects like that, to bring innovation and experience to clients
Yeah,
like yours.
at the high level, what we have is a network of think of when you think student, you think 18, 20-year-old. You need to really flip your thinking. Across the globe, there are senior executives at all levels, medium, small, and large companies with tremendous experience in many areas, and business owners. A business owner, for example, who spent their life in the logistics industry. The depth of knowledge that's there is incredible. And what we'll do is solicit problem statements from companies. So a perfect problem statement is our society has gone into lockdown and shopping patterns have shifted radically. We're at risk of having 70% of our revenue and business wiped out by the new pattern. But we see a lot of new technology out there, online shopping, social networks. How can we pivot, find a way to replace the 70% of revenue that is at risk and do that in a profitable way? And then the network will then put 4, 6, 8 senior executives and business owners on a project of thinking about innovation on that problem statement from people who have vast experience in online shopping, social networks, logistics, you name it. And we'll put them together working on that problem statement. You're getting some of the finest people in the world with the depth of experience that's unprecedented because they're working on their international executive EMBA as part of a project. You're getting them for popsicle money in order to be able to reinvent your business. And then often we'll work with those companies once the business plan has been created to actually implement a small scale test in order to affordably understand, will the new model work? And then how can we and how will we scale it if it's successful?
So your ideal client then is probably a medium-sized company president that has a problem statement, especially if their business collapsed because of isolation.
Any business, any executive that has a serious desire, passion, and will to survive, reinvent their business, and thrive in the new environment, perfect customer.
What's your number one tip for business people working in isolation?
So the biggest tip right now is you absolutely um, put on a sunny smile. People put out there, keep a good attitude. Say is this: in the wreckage of what's happening in our society right now, disruption of multiple business models, disruption of income streams, things are going to be upside down, and everybody's freaking out. And in the midst of all of that, there's that famous Rudyard Kipling poem, if you can keep your head when all others are losing theirs, today, my son, you are a man. Now, there's an old phrase, it's a bit sexist. It gets used. Man up. The opportunities, if we switch from looking at, I've worked on 3-4 projects in the last 4 weeks, 6 weeks, very short projects just to look at the industries. Whatever destruction is happening in the midst of that destruction are some of the biggest pivotal opportunities we've ever seen. And the people that not will they take advantage of it, the people that jump into that opportunity now aggressively with the right attitude, they will be massive successes, without a doubt. They'll be the ones being written up in business magazines in the next 6 months.
So how do we find you? How do we get a hold of you if we want to learn more about Innovation and Creation Network?
The thing I mainly ask is I'm looking, if you're going to contact me, I'm looking at, we're busy. We're always looking for challenging, powerful relationships with motivated problem sets. We call them problem sets. My business tanked. I'm doing 10% of the business I used to do. Help. We want serious inquiries. So my email, which is going to be on the system, and you can certainly reach out to me on LinkedIn.
Okay, and we'll put your LinkedIn contact information across the bottom of the screen here for anybody who'd like to contact you. Or reach out to me and I'll put you in personal contact with Martin Hoffmitz. Martin, thank you for being our guest today, and good luck with your next 6 projects.
Thank you very much. And around you in the midst of chaos, there is massive opportunity, and really, you deserve it.
Have a fabulous day.
Thanks very much. Bye-bye.